Hey guys, Max Roberts here from Go Left Gaming. I just plugged in my Nintendo GameCube to play a little bit of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, my absolute favorite Zelda game of all time. I'm all hyped up for the HD re-release. I'm absolutely crazy about it. I've got the bundle pre-ordered since I don't have a Wii U yet, and I even have the Ganondorf Statue Edition. It's a statue of Ganondorf with two katanas. It's crazy awesome. I'm so stoked about it. And so I decided I'd play a little bit of Wind Waker, kind of just start from the beginning. No memory card in slot A. Yeah, let's just go. I forgot my memory cards in my double dash case. Sure. We'll start as always. Link is the character name of choice. I'm so stoked. So let's talk a little bit about The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and how much this game means to me. The game came out, I believe, at the this intro is so cool. I love the art style, not just the beginning, but the whole game. It's so great. I love its little comic strippy timeline. So great. Anyway, the history of this game is very interesting. My history of Zelda is very interesting. My first Zelda game was Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, not the DX version, just the original. And it was my grandma's copy, and I played it. It was my first Zelda game, and it was something I'd never experienced before. My grandma really was the source of a lot of my first big franchise games. My first Mario game was hers, Tetris, and Zelda are the three I remember most, hers. And the Link one was something very different and magical. It opened up like a game I really remember before. I was actually the beginning of the game, where Link crashes on shore and wakes up in a storm, and it's really confusing. Really don't know what's going on. It was scary to me as a kid, and it was cool that this boy was set. He had to figure out what happened and go on this adventure. And I actually just got the Link's Awakening DX on my 3DS, and I'm getting ready to play that so I can play through Link Between Worlds when it comes out in November, I think, for the 3DS. That looks awesome. But that was my first Zelda game, and I'd seen people play Ocarina. Never played. I always burned the Deku Tree down, and then it's over. So sorry, I've never beaten Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask, or anything else really. And then Wind Waker came out, and I didn't have a GameCube at launch. I actually bought my GameCube, saved up my money, and bought it on eBay with the help of my parents, like the whole eBay purchasing thing. And I remember the day I got it. It came in the mail. I was in school, came home. It was awesome. It only came with a controller, nothing else. My dad took me to Walmart that evening. He bought me Smash Brothers Melee, an extra controller, and a memory card. And we went home and played Smash Brothers for him. But that's besides the point. Wind Waker. It had been out. It had been a while. And I don't even know I think what drew me to it was the Game Boy connection. The Tingle Tuner, as it's called in the game. And I didn't have the cable, but I wanted it. I wanted to try it. I wanted to connect my Game Boy Advance to my GameCube, and I wanted to experience that connection. So I searched high and low for Wind Waker. High and low. I found it at a GameStop, and I still remember the price. It was $17.86. Like, after tax and all that stuff. Used. And I actually got a really great copy of it in great condition. I still have the instruction manual and all the pamphlets inside, and then obviously a disc that still works today. And then the quest began to find this Game Boy Link cable, this connector deal that connected it. And we went to a bunch of electronic stores around town, close by, and we found, I don't know if you guys remember, but Circuit City. It was at the fall of Circuit City. Circuit Cities were beginning to close and decline, and it was about to go nuts. Sales were going on, and I remember I went in, my parents Wow, look at those graphics. It's so pixely, but it looks still so good and charming. Oh, I cannot wait to see this in HD. Holy cow. It has been so long. I'm stoked. Anyway, I went inside Circuit City. My parents dropped me off. They were in the car waiting. Went into the back corner of the store, and there it was, the last one. It's brand new Game Boy. It's a link cable and then a connection cable to the GameCube. It was awesome. It was exactly for $10 or something. I bought that. I raced when we finally came back from vacation. Finally put it in, and that's what started. And Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I beat. Sat down and beat all the way through. And holy cow, I love the art style. I love the world. I love sailing on the ocean. I don't care about the speed. I love it because it's just a charming game. It's just overflowing with charm. And it's Ariel's Lookout. I remember I played through it twice, because when you beat it a second time you get the invisible hero's clothes, and so you're in your lobster clothes the whole time. Her dress is a pirate dress. I remember listening to the DX camera. Man, this game is awesome. I'm so stoked. I want to do Heroes mode, which I guess I should talk about that now. Heroes mode for the HD version, it's selected right from the beginning, kind of like Skyward Sword's Heroes mode, except you don't have to beat it. So what it is, enemies do double damage, and hearts don't fall off their pickups. So if you kill an enemy, break a pot, cut some grass, hearts aren't gonna fall. Oh my goodness. I love this game. I know people like to backflip down into the water and swim. The roll. Hiya! It's so great. I love this game. Let's go to Grandma's house and collect some money. I don't know if you guys do this. This is something cool. Only able to do with the Tickle Tuner. But there is a cliff. You can't get that now. You need the Deku Leaf from the tree. But there is a cliff. Oh, inverted. There's a cliff up there. Kind of its own cliff, and there is an invisible pot, and you use the Tingle Tuner to buy a bomb. I want to go in there. You can go up there with the Tingle Tuner, and there's place a bomb there, and then a pot shows up, and the pot has an orange rupee or big old rupee in it. And it's pretty great. It's pretty fantastic. Orange rupee. 100 rupees. And that was a way to get money really quick if you were desperate need of some cashola. It's a pretty sneaky trick. Anyway, hero mode. A little tangent there about rupees. Hero mode, I'm pretty stoked to try it. I feel like when I play a game, I want to do a normal run first, then do a hero run. With all my stuff, if I can do that. I don't know if you can, if your New Game Plus technically would carry over or anything like that. That would be pretty cool. Let's see, where's Grandma? I guess Grandma's up here. Climb, Link, climb. Oh, look, a shield. Grandma! Is this the only Zelda game where Link has a grandma? Hi. She's so charming and old, and getting her soup, she puts so much in there as a double dose. So when you have 4 bottles, you technically have 8 healing magic. Always come back for Grandma's soup. Always save Grandma. She had nightmares because, you know, your sister gets kidnapped. Spoiler. And so she has nightmares. If you heal her with magic fairy dust or something, she'll make this soup for you. And the soup, when you put it in your bottle, it's 2 servings of it, so it's 2 full bottles of it, and it heals you all the way and gives you magic all the way. And it's fantastic. So always get that instead of potions. Always. Trick I learned. This game, so much. The beginning, kind of, I won't say slow. It takes a while for you. Oh, there he is. All adorable. But I love Wind Waker. It's my favorite universe, and I think I can say universe because it has sequels. Is Spirit Tracks a sequel to Phantom Hourglass? That would be an interesting question. I guess that's what the timeline is for, the Hyrule Storybook. Speaking of which, it comes in that Wii U bundle. Let's talk about a little bit about that Wii U bundle. Rumors broke maybe a couple weeks ago. Broke rumors of the Wii U bundle, and the picture kind of just showed it was a Zelda themed gamepad, kind of like the black 3DS that came out a couple holidays ago, I believe about 2 years ago. Oh, I don't want to do that, but I can show you that cliff, maybe. Nope. I think it's that one right there with that pot, kind of in the distance there. That's where you can go with the Team Tuner and get all the money. But it was rumored this. Let's go. I think I have to find my sister. Yeah, she gives me the telescope. It was just the Zelda themed gamepad, came with the game. Since Nintendo's officially announced it along with the release date, it's not a kitty, so gross. What it is it comes with a digital download for Wind Waker, which I think is great. I know at least handheld wise, I really want to like use digitally, and I think this would be pretty great. Wind Waker always on my Wii U. But it comes with the digital version of that, which comes out 2 weeks before the physical copy does. So if that's kind of your thing, you definitely can get Wind Waker 2 weeks before it comes out physically. For cheaper, I believe. It also comes with a digital download of the Hyrule Historia, which is a maybe $20, $30, maybe even $40 book, which it's the art of Zelda, and it has the famous timeline in there that they finally have revealed. So that is really cool to actually see. And digitally, I'm a person, I really like digital copies of books. I read on my iPad all the time, so I think that's fantastic to figure how to get that on there. It's the 32 gig, which is small, external drive probably attached to it. There's also the happy birthday. Most precious belonging, treasure it dearly. I'm gonna use it to save the world. So that's X, Y, and Z. And then it comes with the Deluxe Digital promotion, which I don't believe Nintendo's talked very much about for Wii U Deluxe owners. It's really cool because it'll be the first wave of Wii U's with the price drop. So instead of $350, they're $300 now. And it's the Deluxe. This is going to be something cool on the gamepad version as well. Your inventory on the touchscreen. Let's go look at him. Bird guy. Ooh, these controls are touchy. He's right there. I am. Oh my gosh. Get out of there. Controls are so twitchy. There's Bird. Oh my. There we go. He's right there. I am looking at the red post box. This is embarrassing. There he is. I don't know why I wasn't working earlier. He'll try to fly. Flappy flap flap flap. Look in the sky. Darn it, it's inverted. If you just shoot up, it'll lock in on the bird. Trigger a cutscene. Tetra! She's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. A lot of distractions so far. Story and gameplay. The bundle, $300, first wave, it's pretty cool. And the game alone's $50, plus the book and the deluxe promotion. I mean, there's close to $150 to $200 worth of savings in there. And you get this cool Zelda themed gamepad. Pretty freaking sweet. There's also, boom! It's so cartoony. I love the style of this game. If you hate this art style, get over yourself. Because it's beautiful, and it's gorgeous, and it's amazing. The second deal I guess they have, which I kind of also pre-ordered because too dangerous to defend myself. Oh, shield. Or sword, I can't remember. There we go. Don't know why that didn't take damage. Is the limited edition. Smooth transition there. Great segue. limited edition, which is only $10 more than the physical game. So the physical's $50, and this is $60, and it comes with the exclusive statue of Ganondorf holding his famous twin katanas during the final boss battle of the game. Such an epic boss battle. I remember the end of it. It was crazy. It wouldn't surprise me if my jaw dropped when I played it as a kid. It's such a great ending to a game. So it's so touching. This game really does have an intricate and deep plot, like most Zeldas. Oh no, I need the shield. Give me the shield. Oh no, what is Grandma doing? I need to talk to her. Oh, that's right, I need the sword. I gotta talk to the old dude. Grandma hides the shield from me when I go to save my sister. Let's go talk. He'll yell at me and teach me how to L-lock. The L system in this game is pretty smart. I wonder how it's gonna... It probably worked the same way in the HD re-release. Ta-da! I was looking up speedruns for this game, and holy cow, the fastest time I believe is 4 hours and 26 minutes, but he is using a game-breaking glitch. It's really cool. I actually looked it up. You can... There's something where you're drowning, but you're next to your boat, and you shoot across the ocean at lightning speed. Lightning speed. And it's so cool. And, I mean, it is game-breaking, and it's a glitch, and that's the only way you can do it in 4 hours and 26 minutes. But it's pretty cool. Oh. Only press B. I was listening to Nintendo voice chat over at... He's gonna hit me because I didn't listen. L-Target. I was listening to NBC over at IGN, and they were talking about, this is something, I mean, you notice when you're playing the game, but you really didn't think about it. And it's the sound right there you make when you're attacking. And it's that, the music climbs and notes, and you know. What? I did! And it's how the music climbs, and you know you're getting better and better, and your combo is building. An awesome way to indicate that your combo is going and you're doing so well. There you go, spin attack for you, Meister. I love when you come back to him and you get the tornado one, and he freaks out because you found these ancient scrolls. This is cool. Apparently the indicator changes in the Wii U one. Ah, that always made me feel like a boss. When I would spin around and attack. Ooh, so cool. It's such a great L-Target. Hiya! That's a cool move to do when you're above an enemy. That's a great one. I am a master of the sword. This game is really, it's really a treasure. It really is. And I'm so stoked for the HD re-release. It comes out digitally on September 20th and October 4th physically. And I'm pretty stoked. Pretty stoked about it. The music, everything about this game. That first time you go on the sea, and that music swells up, and the ocean is just vast and endless. It really captures what a Zelda game's all about, which is this sense of wonder and exploration, and the world is just open to you. And this game captures that. Captures that perfectly. I think I'm gonna save Tetra, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of this video, I think. Kinda didn't really think this one all the way. I just want to play some Wind Waker. Excuse to turn on my GameCube. So what about you guys? I want to hear definitely what you guys think about Wind Waker. Where does it fall in your rankings for the the scale of Zelda games. There we go. Cutting the grass. How does it stack up for you? Are you a Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time all the way, some obscure other Zelda game, Zelda 2 maybe is your favorite? Are you twisted like that? Let me know. Comments, video responses, anything will do. How excited are you for an HD re-release? Do HD re-releases not strike your fancy? I love HD re-releases. I have most of my PS2 games redone in HD on my PS3 because they look good, and it's a great way to revisit the classics and kind of dig in. I love HD remakes of things or upscaled versions, kind of like they did with Ocarina, even though I never beat that game. Oh look, it's a moblin. And I think this is a great idea. I'm just gonna destroy it. The smoke in this game is so well animated. The bombs. I love the bomb animation. Over here's the fairy pool. I think this is what you use to heal your grandma. You blow it up with a bomb. And then there's what you can use to heal your grandma and get your soup. I think it's a pretty good idea while we wait for the real HD Zelda. The something similar to what they showed off in the E3 demo when they first revealed the Wii U. That realistic Zelda. There we go, finishing off the baddies. I always loved those. You know, let's talk a little bit about the Triforce quest in this game. At the end there. Tetra. Where you have to, at the end of the game, close to the end of the game, you're assigned with the task of collecting the 9 shards of the Triforce of Courage. And then they're scattered across the ocean. You have to go to Tingle, get tons of money, go to different areas all over the place to find out where these Triforce pieces are. It's funny because, never mind. But you're supposed to gather all the pieces of the Triforce, and that's how you get to the final, at the end of the game, and beat it. And it's so tedious and time-consuming, and it really was a turnoff for a lot of people. And they've changed it in the HD re-release. They haven't said explicitly what you have to do in its stead. I do believe you have to find a couple of pieces in the ocean, but it's nowhere near as time-consuming or expensive to play that way. But it's nice to see that they're taking what made the original game not bad, but like the issues with the original game, and they're improving on it. One thing I wish they did was, rumored for this game before its development, before it was over, that there were 2 temples that were supposed to be built into the game, but due to time constraints or something, they're scrapped. And that's kind of why the Triforce quest was scattered all across the ocean, and it was that tedious event. That's the rumor, at least, of how the development of this game went. And everyone kind of originally thought, hey, maybe they'll put those 2 temples in the HD release, and that would have made a ton of people's days. That really would have, I mean, the game, I think, as an HD re-release with its new features and stuff, is a new game alone, but it truly would have made it a new experience and a new game if they added those 2 new temples, and that would have been so cool. So what do you guys think about the 2 temples? Do you wish they put the 2 temples in? Is that something you could have seen them doing? Or wish they did? Because I sure do. And I think on Link's sad and depressed little face, I'm gonna wrap up this video. That's right, Tetra, I'm gonna wrap up this video. That worked out. Alright guys, this is Max Roberts from Go Left Gaming. I've been just kind of playing Wind Waker here as you've been watching. I'm glad you guys stuck around to watch. Let me know what you think about Wind Waker's HD release and all those questions I just asked you. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and always remember, go left.